Oh! Oh no. Okay, that answers the question. Okay, right. That means I've got some time to be in the garage. I have resurfaced my clutch, which I probably shouldn't have done myself, but I have done that on the lathe because that looked rough as fuck. And it's now not, which is marvellous. Managed to put it in the lathe, spin it up and clean it with a grinder, which is nice, because some sort of oil is getting in here on the clutch and in here. So either rear main seal is leaking, which more than likely because that's never been changed, or this seal that sits in here, which I've never seen before. Also, that's pretty gross. I've only ever taken this diff out once before, and it requires a tool that a friend of mine makes. This bad boy here. So, second gear. YouTube it, eBay it. They're a cracking little tool. Looks really simple, but it only has to be this simple. All it does is go in. Give me a minute. All it does is go in there like that and fits that and undoes that ring, and without it you have to beat this with a hammer, and that's not very smart. So without further ado, I shall take it apart. Now then, my diff is annoyingly not supplied anymore. Well, I say not supplied anymore, not made anymore. And the people that bought it, Quaif, discontinued the parts for tranX. So it means that my diff parts aren't actually made anymore, which is infuriating, to be honest, because obviously it stops me maintaining the diff, which is, yeah, frustrating. So what I'm having to do is I'm having to take the diff apart because I can't afford to buy a new one. I'm going to take the diff apart, and last year, with the help of a friend of mine, Mr. Mackenzie, he helped me strip and sort of recondition the diff I'd got, or this one, because when I had broken a drive shaft on a limited slip diff, if you break a drive shaft and then stick 300 and odd brake horsepower through one wheel, it tends to fuck diffs, limited slip diffs, because obviously one side is trying to slow the other side down and just can't, so it chews it to bits. It overheats it and fucks the plates in it. So the answer is to get better plates or get new plates. tranX, like I say, don't make them, don't exist. No one makes the tranX plates anymore. So I managed to talk to someone who's very clever and used to work at tranX, and they told me what material the plates are made out of. So my plan is to buy some of that material and get them laser cut and make my own plates and put it back together that way. And you can all laugh at me and tell me it's not going to work, and I'm going to try and prove people wrong, which is yeah, standard form for me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, as far as I know, take this section off, take this bit off. Don't know if I have to take the other side off. People are probably swearing at me in the comments for watching this, thinking he has no idea what he's doing, and you would be correct. I do not know what I'm doing. Previously, I have done this up FT because that's what I thought you had to do. Turns out you don't do it up FT, you only do it up to centre the diff, and I never did that, so I wanged this all the way in, and it pushed the diff off on the piss. I then went to turn the wheel on the car, and I couldn't turn the wheel on the car, funnily enough, because the diff wasn't lined up. And yeah, a friend of mine, Mr. Chris Ship, found it absolutely hilarious, and he managed to help me get me out of the mire and get the diff back undone, this back undone, which was a challenge. And yeah, whoa, oh my god, that's a lot of expensive gear oil that I didn't think was in there. Oh dear. Let's panic and tip that the other way and go and put that somewhere else. Let's clean that, move that out of the way. Right, that's out of the way. Diff's over there, can you see it? No, I'll move it this way. Okay. Right, does it come out? Will it come out? No, it wasn't. You've got to take those off. Right, okay. Let's take... What size Allen key is that? 5mm? What is the chance of me finding that? Yes. Dee 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 dee. Right. Sorry, you can't see this. Okay. Removing this bit. There's probably going to be oil coming out the other side of this. What's that? I think that's a 4, because why would it be a 5? I'll probably fast forward this bit. That fits very well. Right, that's out. Now I can take the diff out. Okay, one diff. Now then, obviously, crown wheel has to come off, and then the plates are inside this lump of metal. Wow. That's tight. That's tight. I mean, I suppose that's a good thing. How am I supposed to hold it? Right, ignore the boxes for baby stuff. And ignore the fact I physically don't have any room. Let's put a little cloth in the jaws. See, I'm being fancy. I wouldn't normally do this. It's because you're watching. I'm sure the vice won't hurt that. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's that one. Bloody hell. Christ on a cracker. One. It's because I covered them in Loctite, which I think is a good thing. Hey, Differential is free. Pinch it gently. Allen keys. Right, there's 3 Allen keys. I think they hold that together. So, I tell you what, that's been bloody wham. You can tell by the colour of it. Which is not good to see heat on metal. Not good at all. It's going far too well, isn't it? Right. Okie dokie. 1. 2, 3. I have 3. Oh, bloody Riley. Think we need to undo it this way. Whoa! Oh! Oh no! Okay, that answers the question. Okay, right. So, these are the plates. This right here is an ear off a plate. That right there is another ear off a plate. So you can see this plate here, right here, is supposed to have ears on it. When I say ears, I mean, oh wow. Oh no! Oh, my car's got too much grunt for this thing. Okay, 1, right, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this this is what one should look like. And okay, that's what they look like. That's what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 on each disc, and wow, there's more than one disc there. Right, so that means that there's 1 disc, 2, right. What is my luck? Oh. Right. I'm not crying, I'm just genuinely trying to itch my eye and I can't. Right, those plates have welded together. Right, if anyone doesn't know about diffs, limited slip diffs, or this one, works on a ramp angle. So when one wheel spins and the other one doesn't, it does this, ramps that up, and that ramp is what pushes these plates together and what engages both drive shafts. So one drive shaft is floating, and one drive shaft is not, and when power is introduced, it does this and pinches them together. That friction is what creates the limited slip. So it literally goes like this and goes and squeezes them together. So the idea is that the more grip, the more sudden pull of grip you've got, the harder they squeeze together, the quicker the diff reacts. But if you're gently driving, i.e. around the pits and things like that, when you need to be able to steer, they don't ramp up, so they open. It works as an open diff. So more power and more grip is introduced, more traction is introduced. So it makes a better all-round driving experience. The other side's there. Yay! Okay, this is the other side. So this is a good thing. It basically means that, look, we've got ears, no ears, ears, no ears, ears. So every time, this is a good one. And then you have good one, material one with a gear, and then good one, material one with an ear. You get the gist. Dokie. This is the ramp angle that you set, so the pins are in a certain amount, and as they ramp up, it climbs up this little ramp. You either have a little ramp or a long ramp. Short or steep? Steep or not? Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just going to show the camera this so I can remember. So, I've got friction plate clutch. That's fucked. The choice is, you either go down this road or you go welded diff. And I don't know whether my car would stand at welded diff. I may snap the gearbox, or I may just snap shafts. Because it's got a fair bit of grunt and a fair bit of grip off the line. Tall gearing and all that. So I don't want to get into the realms of snapping things if I don't have to. Now, rebuilding this means that I probably wouldn't snap things because it shares the power between each wheel. It doesn't have to go fucking on it. Right. I will update you guys when I have a plan for these and when I've got an option of rebuilding it. But for now, that is how you take a diff apart and not put it back together and find out that it is actually destroyed. So, thanks for watching. There is a hell of a mess of gearbox oil behind me. And, yeah. I fucking meant...